with a tot of rum. It needs oil.
It's the thrill it brings.
The Grill Shack is a 1950s pump diner-inspired restaurant with a lekker South African twist. Located on the most scenic route in the world, the Grill Shack and Pit Stop Lodge is situated 5 kilometers from picturesque Gordons Bay. Anchored by statuesque blue gums and nestled between dramatic cliffs, they are very much off the grid, while still being in the heart of Cape Town country. They welcome everyone, including well-behaved pets. Hey, my matey. Hello? How goes it with you? May I order one large coffee, please? With a tot of rum. This is where I'm going to grab some morning grub and coffee before I hit the beach. It needs oil. Hey, me mateys, I'll be at the Grill Shack for a fine grub and a fine cup of coffee with rum. A whole lot tastier than sea biscuits. Template for a real pirate. And lovely silver to take home. Every dish is made from scratch with locally sourced produce, whilst their beverage selection was handpicked from local artisan brewers and winemakers to complement their menu. They offer a relaxing dining experience where you can idle in the secluded garden with a pit stop lager or pre-order and enjoy your meal on your private deck. And after that feast, that magnificent feast of bacon, eggs, pork, sausage, toast, and mushrooms. And cockstrong coffee. It's back to the hunt, me hearties. Listen close, crew. In Gordons Bay, gold sounds like trouble. On these shores, a perfect signal is usually a modern lie. If the tone is scratchy, if the numbers jump, and if it sounds like it doesn't want to be found, that's usually where the history is hiding. Dig the trouble. It's the only way to find the truth. I am hunting Gordons Bay today. While it looks peaceful, this bay was the gateway to the Overberg for centuries. I am not just looking for 1715 gold today. I'm looking for the footprints of the pioneers. From VOC copper to Victorian relics, the history here is layered like the sand itself.
Welcome back to the Pirate Newsroom. Let's talk about why we've moved the hunt to the sheltered shores of Gordons Bay while Jack is looking for treasure. To the casual holiday maker, this is just a beautiful beach, but to a treasure hunter, this is a natural collection point. Looking at this 18th century chart from the Dutch East India Company era, you can see why. Before the modern harbour existed, this area was known as Visser's Bay. It was the final stop for the heavy ox wagons, before they tackled the treacherous Gantu pass into the interior. For centuries, travellers camped right where Jack is standing. They cooked over fires, repaired their gear, and most importantly for us, they dropped things. We aren't just looking for shipwrecks today. We are looking for the footprints of the pioneers. Geographically, Gordons Bay is a catch-all. The northwest winds and the powerful currents of False Bay act like a giant broom, sweeping heavy objects into this corner of the coast. Because the bay is protected, Those items don't get dragged back out to sea as easily as they do on the wild Atlantic side. In the 1700s and 1800s, dozens of smaller vessels sought shelter here during Cape storms. Not all of them made it back out to deep water. Our targets today? We're dreaming of VOC Dutch copper Jueton, silver ship skillings, or even Victorian-era relics from the early trekking days. The sand here is deep, and the history is dense. The question isn't whether there is history under Jack's feet. The question is, can he find the signal in the sea of bottle caps? The tide is dropping and the breakfast tab is paid. Let's head down to the water's edge. Captain Jack, the coil is yours. Good luck.
Before the stone walls of the harbour were ever laid, this was Fisher's Bay. It was the last bit of solid ground for the wagons and soldiers before they faced the pass of the Eland. Centuries of heavy boots, broken gear and campfires have been buried here by the shifting tides. Every traveller that passed through this gateway left a piece of their story behind. Some left copper, some left silver, and some left it all.
Oh, I wonder what this could be. A key to a treasure chest. Or a key to the place I want to sleep.
The geography here is a dead man's pocket. When the northwesters howl and the false bay currents turn into a washing machine, the ocean sweeps the heavy metal right into this corner. The bay holds on tight to what it takes. While the wild coast scatters gold like dust, Gordon's Bay hoards it.
If we were to find some expensive jewelry, what would you do? Would you keep it, sell it, or try to find its rightful owner? Please tell me in the comments.